My first words must be sincere thanks to the wonderful Burr family for asking me to pay tribute to my good friend Howard. I consider it a high honor to be included. In my handicap, I must stand here in the congregation to share with this microphone. Secondly, I want to say, as the program mentions, Howard was my friend. We played golf together when most of my foursomes had either gone to heaven or assisted living. We played at an executive-sized golf club, which means that the holes were shorter and very manageable for men our age. He was outstandingly good for his age, and I enjoyed playing with him, and he was even cheerful when I beat him. He was always cheerful and had a marvelous sense of humor that showed through his warm personality. I don't know how he did it, but in a very unusual way, he remembered every word of all the humorous illustrations I ever used in my sermons for 40 years. Howard was a godly man, and it says that and the captain has said it already once, and it's in the biography. We're all loved by God, but I'm his favorite. He said that to me about once a week. I said he was a caring man, and I asked him once why he got married 3 times. And he says, I love to care for people, and he did. Caring for people is what he and his first wife, Dorothy, were needed most of all when they were in the Eastern Territory, stationed in charge of the retired officers' residence in Asbury Park, New Jersey, where they did a wonderful job, and they could tenderly care for over 120 retired officers whom they knew and loved so well, and they did it with such compassion and joy. Besides being a caring man, he was a very generous man, and his was usually the first check I received when I wrote out to several friends in the Corps to support our book sale table at the men's club yard sale, which I had the joy of running for over 20 years, and Howard was a part of my staff for 10 years. His check was always followed by his wife Vera's check, which was so generous that for several years I was able to have saved $1,000 even before I sold my first book. Alice and I have known the Burrs for almost 50 years, when the Burrs particularly followed us in Cincinnati as the divisional secretary. They have been a joy to know and love and associate with. And I think of the thousands of lives he has touched for good and for God. With my wife in the trombone section, along with Howard and me in the euphonium section, we played in the Sorrow Brass for many, many years, and in the winter months to share the Lord through music here in Florida. Howard was a good trombone player, as shown by the trombone sitting here, and the flowers to the left of the trombone are from the New York Staff Band, where he was also a very fine player. He loved to wear his uniform, and you'll notice that the hat is there on the altar. And he said, David, that's the only thing about the uniform that says the Salvation Army. Now he is with the Lord. He loved and served for over 90 years. I will miss him, but I have a rich storehouse of memories I can keep of this wonderful friend, Howard Burr. God bless you, Howard. I thank God for you.